Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Fahad. I'm a full-time professional web developer. In this tutorial, I will show you how you can create any modern and professional looking portfolio website using WordPress and Elementor page builder. I will show you how you can do it very fast and very easily. If you have never made a website before and if it's your first website, then this is the perfect tutorial for you. You don't need any kind of coding skill, you don't need any kind of design skill either. I will show you everything step by step from the very beginning to the end. I will show you how to set up your domain and web hosting, how to install WordPress, themes and plugins, how to design anything using a free page builder, how to create your own logo for free, how to create website header, footer and navigation menu, how to get most unique and modern ready website templates from a great resource. Finally, I will create 3 different websites in front of you. First, I will show you how to create this basic portfolio website. Then I will show you how to create this amazing and professional portfolio website that will have all the necessary ingredients or sections to showcase yourself as a real professional or real expert. And then I will show you how to create this creative and unique looking portfolio website that will attract your potential clients like a magnet. And we will be using the most popular page builder, the Elementor page builder, to create our beautiful websites. Elementor page builder has a free version and a pro version. I will show you both. So no matter if you want to use only the free version or the pro version, this is the perfect tutorial for you. Now, why portfolio website is so important? Basically, a portfolio website is the reflection of yourself, your business or your service. This is your personal brand, your business's brand. Here you can talk about yourself, your experience, your skills, your services, your pricing, your previous works, clients' testimonials, and the way to contact you. So no matter if you're a freelancer, agency owner, consultant, lawyer, photographer, fitness trainer, or any sort of small business owner, you should have a portfolio website. Let me share my personal experience with you. I started my career as a freelance web developer 10 years ago. And I landed my first freelance job within the very first week after beginning my career. The reason behind my success, I prepared my personal portfolio website from the day one. That's the secret. And another important thing, your portfolio website should look very clean and professional, because this is the first thing your potential clients or customers will notice. But no worries, I'm here for you. I will show you everything step by step how to create beautiful, modern and super cool looking websites very easily. So if you are excited like me, please make sure you have liked this video, subscribe this YouTube channel and press on that bell icon so you will get notified before anyone whenever I will upload any valuable video like this in this YouTube channel. And you will find a timestamp in the description so you can jump any specific part you need. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started. The first thing we're gonna do is to get a domain name and web hosting. And I will provide you my special link so you will get a discount around 50%. Then we will install WordPress. Then we will install a free theme and a free page builder called, Elementor. Then we will start creating our amazing website. So let's now first get our domain name and web hosting. If you have your domain name and web hosting already, you can skip this part. If not, then follow along. So first, just click on the very first link in the description below this video, or you can go to jimfahaddigital.com/hosting. And this will take you to a special discounted Bluehost page. So why Bluehost? In my opinion, Bluehost is the best web hosting provider. I'm a web developer. I tried so many other web hosting companies. I don't want to mention their name, but I personally ended up using Bluehost. hundreds of my clients using Bluehost and they never complain about using it. If you see my Bluehost account, I have hosted tons of websites here and I never get a downtime. Their customer support is really cooperative in case you need any help, and their price is really affordable. That's why I always recommend Bluehost. So now click on Get Started. Here you can see their different plans. The main difference between them, with the basic plan, you can host only one domain. You can take their Plus or Choice Plus plan if you want to host unlimited domains. Also, you can take their Pro plan if you have millions of visitors on your website already. I recommend starting with the basic plan. Then in future, you can upgrade that anytime. Now let's select the basic plan. Now we will select our domain name. If you already have a domain name that you want to use, you can just go ahead here on the right. But for now, I'm gonna get a new one. Now here, let's try for something like apple.com and click next. It says the domain apple.com cannot be used on Bluehost. Please try a different domain name. It should be because we cannot take that because we all know that's Apple's official website. So we will be typing our own domain name here, and also if you click on the right side, you can see .site, .net, .info websites. I always recommend to take .com websites because it looks more professional and legit. So I'm gonna type here, let's say our Elementor.com, as we are going to make our website through Elementor Page Builder, and now click on next. It says our Elementor.com is available. That's awesome. And here we need to put our account information. I'm putting mine here really fast only to not make you bored. Okay, here you can see the business name field. If you don't have a business, just keep it blank or put your full name. But here's the most important thing, that's your email address. Make sure you put your correct email address because after completing purchase, a receipt will be sent to that email address. So make sure you put your best email address here. Alright, now scroll down. Here's the package information and it's automatically set to 36 months. And this is gonna be your cheapest plan. So yes, you're paying for 36 months upfront, but it comes out to only around $3.95 a month. So this is 50% off. That's gonna be your biggest discount. Now what I recommend is to just do 12 months if you don't want to commit to the 36 months or 24 months. It's still 33% saving and it's only around $5.95 a month. And you also have your domain name for 12 months. So no more additional cost for your domain for these 12 months. And here you got package extras. First, here is the option for domain privacy. Having domain privacy is good, and I always recommend having domain privacy so no one gets to know who is the owner of the website. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm deselecting this one. Let's click on turn it off. Because I don't want to hide myself at this moment, I want to be transparent, so if anyone knows I own this website, I have no problem. You can keep this one checked if you want, not a big deal. I'm also deselecting all other options they are offering. We actually don't need that. They are just upselling their stuff. Alright. Now you can see the price is now only $71.40 for the full year, including the domain. That's awesome. And I'm legally obligated to tell you that this is my affiliate link. So I do get a little bit of commission off of this, but it does save you a ton of money and it helps fund these free YouTube tutorials what I'm doing. So everybody wins. I really appreciate it. And here is the payment information. I'm putting my credit card number here, expiration date and CVV code. Then select this one here so that you are agreed to their terms and policy. Now click on submit. It says your purchase was a success. Also, you can see here is your receipt. They will also send it to your email. I'm also waiting to get that email. Meantime, we can create our Bluehost account. So let's click on this create account button here. Here's the domain name that's automatically selected. Now let's create our password. Create a really strong password combining capital letters, numbers, special characters. You know how to make a strong password. And then retype the password in the second field. Now check this once again that you have agreed with their terms and policy. Now click on create account. I already have received an email to confirm my purchase. So I'm opening my email. You will also get an email like this. Then click here, verify your email. It's very important. So it's now verified. Awesome. Now let's log in into our Bluehost account with the domain name and password we have just created. If you are logging in for the first time, you may see a pop-up like this. Like it says, let's create a website. Bluehost actually want to help you to make the website. Just click at the very bottom there. I'm not creating a website because I will be showing you everything step by step. And skip all of these pop-ups because we don't need any of that. Cool! We have successfully registered our domain name and web hosting. Congratulations! So far, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. I will try my best to help you personally. So now we can move on to step number 2, which is to install WordPress. And for some reason, if you logged out, then log in again. Now from left menu bar, click on My Sites. Then you can click here Create Site or here Create a WordPress site. I'm clicking here. So let's now add a site name and site tagline. We can change that anytime. So I'm putting a site name Jim Fahad Production and site tagline It Deserved to Be Seen. Now let's click on Advanced. Here you need to put your email address, your username and password for your WordPress. So I'm putting my email address here. WordPress admin username, I want to name it Jim Fahad. And here let's put a password. Do you want to see my password? I'm clicking here on show. So it's ABC123. I will of course show you how you can change it later. So for now, click on next. Close this browser pop-up. Now it says where we want to install our WordPress. So make sure you keep this directory blank. And here is your domain name selected. And Bluehost here is suggesting some free plugins, but we don't need that. Let's deselect this all. Now click next. Awesome, it says WordPress installed successfully. Now you can copy these informations right here and save that somewhere on your computer where you can access it again later. And click here to show your password. Actually, I intentionally gave this an easy password that's ABC123. Never ever use this kind of easy password. I'm showing you shortly how you can change that password. We can now sign into WordPress by clicking here, but this is not the usual way because all the time you cannot log in this way. I mean from this page, this button, right? So you should get used to signing into WordPress all the time is by going up to a new window and typing in your domain name /wp-admin. So I'm typing here my domain name ourelementor.com /wp-admin and click enter. So we can see our WordPress login page here. That means WordPress has installed successfully. Sometimes it takes 30 minutes to 24 hours to process this installation, and this process is called propagation. It basically has to let everyone know that, hey, this new domain name now exists and registered. But we can see our website instantly. They actually say it might take 30 minutes to 24 hours, but I've been using Bluehost for more than 10 years. I always get domain live immediately. Actually, that's another reason why I love Bluehost. So now you know that your domain name is working. So go ahead and just gonna type in my name, which was the user that I created, and I'm gonna type that easy password ABC123. You can click this eye icon to show it. Now let's click on login. Okay, so we are now inside our WordPress admin panel or WordPress dashboard. So first from the left bar, let's click here on dashboard. This is our main WordPress dashboard or admin panel, and only we can see this because we are the admin of this website. Now from the top left here you can see the site name, and if you hover over on it you can see here visit site. I'm opening it from a new tab. So here this is the front end of our website. The whole world can see this page at this moment. Also you can see at the top here is a black bar. As we are the admin of this website, so we can only see this black bar. Even if we sign out from this admin panel or dashboard, we can no longer see this top black bar. Okay, now let's go back to our WordPress dashboard. So the first thing, I wanna clean up my WordPress dashboard because personally I love to work in a clean environment. So here you can see lots of pop-ups or notification. Let's now close all this. Let's click here on this X. Also let's close this one. Now minimize this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Now the first thing I want to do, I want to change that easy password that we have given at the beginning, that's ABC123. So to change that password, from the left bar here you can see users, hover over on that. From there let's go to profile. So first here you can see admin color scheme. You can change it to any other thing like light or blue or modern. Let's keep it modern. Actually it doesn't matter because without you no one can see this. Alright, now let's scroll down. Here you can see the email address. If you wanna change your email address, you can change that from this place. Now let's scroll down. Here you can see under account management, here is the option for setting new password. So let's now click here on generate password, and here you will see WordPress auto generated a password for you, but I don't want to use this password. I want to type my password on my own. So let's type a password, but before that I wanna click here on hide because I don't wanna show the whole world my password. So here I'm typing my password. It says weak, but for now I'm happy with it, so I'm checking it, confirm use of weak password, and let's now click here on update profile. Okay, now I wanna clean up my WordPress more. So to do that, from the left bar here you can see plugins. From there let's go to installed plugins. Here you can see all these plugins. These all came with by default with WordPress installation, but at this moment we don't need any of these plugins. So right now I want to delete all of these unnecessary plugins. You can do that by checking this one by one like this, or you can select all this together by checking it here. Then from top click here on bulk action. First we need to deactivate it all. So click here on deactivate, then click on apply. And now I want to delete all these plugins, so let's again check all these by clicking here, go to bulk action, this time select delete and click on apply. The browser pop-up says I'm sure or not. Yes, I'm sure, so let's click on OK. So our all unnecessary plugin has been deleted. If you wonder what is a plugin, plugin is basically extra add-on or app-like thing of your WordPress website that adds extra functionality into your website. So when we need any plugin, we will install and activate that later, but at this moment we don't need any of this plugin. Alright, so the next thing I want to do, I want to install our theme. So to install our theme, from left here you can see appearance. From there let's now click on themes. All the themes you can see here, all these are WordPress default theme. And you know what, personally I don't like any of these themes. That's why I want to install a new theme. To install a new theme, here at the bottom you can see a big button says add new theme. Let's now click here. But first let me tell you what is a WordPress theme. WordPress theme is basically the look and feel of your website. Here you can see all the different themes. Actually these all are different look and feel. So let's say if you install and activate this theme, your WordPress website look and feel will look like this. So now I want to install one of my favorite themes, that's the Astra theme. So from the top right search bar I'm searching for Astra. So here it is. Let's now click here on install. Now click on activate. Cool, so we have successfully installed Astra theme. Also here at the top we can see a notification. Let's close this one. And now if we go to the front end of our website and let's refresh the page, see, as we have installed Astra theme, our website look and feel already got changed. I know it's still super boring, super ugly, but we will create our beautiful website out of it. But before moving forward, I wanna do a few basic settings. Like here you can see a blog post says hello world. This is a dummy blog post that came with WordPress default installation. But let me show you one thing. If we click here on this hello world, that takes us to the single blog post page. And if we now have a close look at the URL bar, here you can see the URL says our domain name / p=1, this kind of bizarre number. So we don't want any of our page URL look like this. So let's go back to our WordPress dashboard. Now from the left bar, if we hover over on settings, from there let's go to permalinks, and here you can see the default permalink is set to plain. That's why we can see the page URL like this, our domain name / this kind of a bizarre number. So instead I want to set it to post name. Now let's scroll down and click on save changes. So if we now go back to that hello world blog post page and let's refresh the page, now we can see the page URL is our elementor.com / hello world. So it's now more human readable and it's good for search engine optimization. Alright, now let's go back to our dashboard. Now let's create some pages. So to create a page, from the left bar here you can see pages. First let's click on all pages. Here we can see some dummy pages that came with WordPress default installation, but I don't want any of these. So let's select all this together by checking it here. Now click on bulk action, select move to trash, click on apply. All the dummy pages are gone, but they are not permanently gone, because if we now click on trash, you can see them here. So let's select all these together again. Now from bulk action, click here delete permanently and click on apply. Okay, so let's now create a new page. To create a new page, you can click here add new, or under pages here you see add new, click there. Now let's close this pop-up and we can see everything in full screen, but I don't want that. So from the top right corner, here you can see 3 vertical dots, click there, and here you can see the full screen mode is turned on. Let's click here to turn it off. Okay, now we can see the left bars. So first let's create a home page. So I'm typing here home, and from the top right corner click on publish, click on publish one more time. Alright, now let's create another page. Click here on add new. Let's create a blog page, so I want to name it blog. Now click on publish, publish one more time. Now from under pages, if we click on all pages, we can see here home and blog, these 2 pages that we have just created. Now let's have a look. If we now go to the front end of our website again, this is our main URL, it's our elementor.com. But if you have a look here, we can see blog post here. Why is that? Because by default WordPress shows all the blog posts on the home page, but we don't want that. We wanna create a completely custom home page as home, and maybe we wanna show all these blog posts on a separated blog page. So to do that, let's go to our WordPress dashboard. Now from the left menu bar, hover over on settings. From there, let's now click on reading. You see, by default your homepage displays set to your latest posts. So let's set it to a static page, and on the home page we wanna display the home, and on the post page we wanna show the blog. Now let's click here on save changes. If we now go to the front end, this is our main URL, and if we now refresh the page, cool, so it says home. That means this is the home page that we have just created. I know it's nothing crazy, but at least we can understand this is the home page. Now we will start creating our beautiful home page using my favorite page builder, the Elementor page builder. To get Elementor page builder, let's go to jimfahaddigital.com /Elementor133. Then if you scroll down a bit here under important links, here you can see a link says get Elementor. Let's now click here. I will also put this page's link in the description. So that will take you to the Elementor's main website. From this page you can click here on this get started button or this button, same thing. So let's now click here on get started. So first you need to create here a free account. You just need to put your email address and a password, then click here on create account. I already have a free account here, so I'm clicking here on login. Here I put my email address and password. Let's now click on login. Now it says, do you have a WordPress website? Yes, we already have, so let's click here. Yes, I should do. Click on continue. Now there are different ways to install Elementor. Like here you can just put your domain name. Like our domain name is ourelementor.com. So you can put your domain name here and you can click here check for WordPress. But I want to show you another way. So here underneath this box it says alternatively, if you prefer to install Elementor manually, you can download it here. So I want to manually download the Elementor page builder. So let's now click here on this link. So Elementor page builder started downloading. Okay, so it's downloaded. You will find that inside your download folder or wherever you save all your download files. Okay, now let's go back to our WordPress dashboard. Alright, now from the left menu bar hover over on plugins and let's now click here on add new. Then at the top here you can see upload plugins, click there. Now click here on choose file. So this is the Elementor zip file that we have just downloaded. Let's now select this and click on open. Now click here on install now. Now let's click here on activate plugin. Cool, we have successfully installed Elementor page builder. Awesome. Now let's go to pages, to all pages, and here is our home page. Let's now click here on edit. As we have installed Elementor page builder, so you can now see a big button says edit with Elementor. Now let's click here on this button. Okay, so we are now inside Elementor page builder. Creating a website using Elementor page builder is a real fun. So here you can see this is our header at the top. We will add the logo at the left and we will create our menu on the right. Also you can see the footer here. We will also change the footer content later. So basically using Elementor page builder, we will create everything that's between our header and footer here. Okay, so first let me familiarize you with the Elementor page builder. Everything you can see on the left bar, all these are Elementor elements or Elementor widgets. Like here you can see a heading widget, here you can see an image widget, here you can see a video widget, here you can see a button widget. So if you wanna use a heading widget inside of your website, all you need to do just drag this heading widget from left to the right here. Then you can change this text to anything, like I'm writing here Jim Fahad Digital. Then you can do a lot more with it. I'm gonna show you everything, but before creating anything using Elementor page builder, you only need to understand the three major things. These three are the fundamental of Elementor page builder. If you understand these three things, you can literally create anything using Elementor page builder. So these three things are section, column, and elements. In order to create anything using Elementor page builder, the most outer thing you need to take is a section. Then inside a section, you can take multiple columns. You can take one column, two columns, or as many as you need. Then inside of a column, you can take multiple elements or widgets. Let's now have a look in practical. So to take a section, first you need to click here on this plus icon. Let's click there. Then you can select which structure you want to use, like a single column structure or two column or three column or more. So first I want to take a single column structure, so I'm clicking here. Now this is our section. Everything you can see inside this blue line, this is our section. To select this section, you can always click on these 6 dots and then you will find all the available options to edit this column on the left bar here. Let's say if you want to make these sections height more bigger, then from left here you see the option for height. From there select the minimum height. And then you can drag this bar to the right. You see the section height started increasing. Also you can drag this bar to the left to decrease the height of the section. Also you can manually type the input from here. So I'm typing 550. So now the height of this section is 550 pixel. Then if you want to play with the background of this section, then from left click on this style tab here. Now you can see the background option. Here is the background type. Let's click here on this paintbrush tool icon. Here is the option for color. Now click here to open the color picker. Then you can select any color like red or black or blue like this, or any color you want, but for now I'm keeping it white like this. Click outside. Also, if you want to use a background image, then click here on this image. Now under this upload files tab, click here on select files. I'm selecting this image from my computer. Now click on open. It's uploaded. Now click here on insert media. So here is the image, but we cannot see it properly. To see it properly from under this background image, here you can see the position options. So the position, I wanna make it to center. Then attachment, let's make it to scroll. Repeat, let's make it no repeat, and size, I wanna make it cover. Cool, now you can see the background image properly. Then here you will find the option for background overlay. Let's click here. Background type, click on this paintbrush tool icon. Color, let's select a color, maybe a dark blue color like this. Now you can see a bluish overlay over the background image. Also you can control this overlay opacity from here. If you drag this opacity bar to the right, you see it's becoming more darker, and if you drag it to the left, it becomes more lighter. I wanna keep it in the middle like 0.5. Okay, it looks good. Now I want to insert some text inside of this section. To insert some text, you can click here on this plus icon, or from left you can click here on this Rubik's Cube icon, and here is the heading widget. Let's drag this widget inside here and drop it. Now you can change the text from here, or you can just type here inside this field on the left. So I'm typing here Jim Fahad digital. Now you can make it center. From alignment, you can make the alignment to centered. Also you can do a lot more by going under this style tab. So let's click on style. Then here is the option for text color. Let's select the color picker, and I wanna make the color of this text to white like this. Now click outside. Here is the typography option. Let's now click on this pencil icon. From here you can change the font family, so click here. You can have a lot of fun using the different font families, like if you select this font family, so it's looking like it. Also you can select a different looking font, maybe this one. So it's looking like it now, but I wanna make it a professional looking font. So I'm searching for Poppins. Here is the Poppins font, let's select it. Then by dragging this bar, you can control the size of this heading. Let's keep it really big, 60 pixel. Then you can play with font weight. So if you wanna make it more bold, you can make it 900. Then here is the transform option. You can make it all uppercase or lowercase or capitalize. I wanna keep it uppercase. Also if you want, you can play with the line height or letter spacing. So you can increase the letter spacing by dragging it to the right like this, or you can decrease the letter spacing by dragging it to the left. But I wanna keep it default, so I'm removing the value. Alright. Now let's click on this Rubik's Cube icon again. Now let's say I wanna create another heading or subheading under this main heading. Then we can easily drag this heading under this main heading here, or there is another way, like when you hover over on this heading, you can see a pencil icon here. So just right click here and click on duplicate. See, this heading widget is instantly duplicated under this. Now you can just triple click here and you can change the text. I wanna say it, you deserve to be seen. Then I wanna make it smaller, so I'm going under style tab. Here is the typography, click on this pencil icon. Let's make the font size to 30 pixel, and then transform. Instead of uppercase, I wanna make it to default. Also I wanna increase the letter spacing a bit, so I'm dragging it to the right. Cool. Now let's add another widget. So let's click on this Rubik's Cube icon, and underneath this subheading, I wanna drag this button widget here. So here you can see a button. If you wanna make this button centered, from left, here is the alignment option. Let's make it center. Then the button says click here to change the text. From left, here you can see the option for text. So here instead of click here, I want it to say contact me now, and then you can put any link with this button. Also, you will find the option size here. So by default it's small, but you can make it medium or large or extra large, but I wanna keep it small. Now let's do some styling, so let's click here on style tab. Now let's have some fun with this button. So text color white is fine, but background color, let's click on this color picker. I wanna make this button transparent. So under this color line here you can see the opacity line. To make it transparent, let's drag this opacity bar to the very left like this. Now click outside, and I wanna add some border around this button. So from here, border type, I'm selecting solid, and border width maybe 2 pixel. So you can now see 2 pixel border around this button. Okay, so this is the normal state of this button. Also, if you wanna work on hover state, let's click on this hover state. On hover state, I wanna change the background color to any other color, maybe a greenish color like this color. Now have a look. If we hover over on this button, the button backgrounds become this greenish color. Cool. Also, if you want, you can add some hover animation here. To do that, from under hover animation, click here. If you select pulse, now hover over on it, you can see the pulse effect on hover. If we now select the push effect, then if we hover over on it, you can see the push effect properly. But for now, let's keep it shrink. So if you now hover over on this button, you can see the shrink effect. It looks really cool. Now let's say if you wanna add some spacing with this button, you can do that from under this advanced tab. Here you can see the margin, and here is the padding. Padding is basically the inner spaces and margin is the outer spaces of anything. Like if you wanna add some space at the top of this button, then you can do that by using margin. So now if we give it 20 pixel margin, you see here 20 pixel has been added to the left, right, top and bottom with this button. But we only want to add some space at the top. So first I'm removing this 20 pixel and click here to unlink the margin, and I only wanna add some space at the top. So here top I'm adding 20 pixel of margin. 20 pixel is too much, let's make it 10. So it now looks decent. And not only with this button, you can use this padding or margin with any element. Like if we now select this subheading, to select it just click on this pencil icon, then go to its advanced tab, then here is the margin. Let's unbind the margin first, and if we now add 20 pixel margin at the top, you see 20 pixel margin has been added to the top of this subheading, but it looks weird, so I'm keeping it 0. Also, if you wanna reduce the margin, you can add negative margin by clicking here on this down arrow. So I'm giving it negative 10 pixel or 20 pixel. It looks great now. So by following this method, you can literally create anything using Elementor Page Builder. You already get the basic points, but I'm recapping it again. If you wanna work with any element, you just need to click on this pencil icon and you will find these 3 options. Like here's the content, so you can change their text, their alignment, their sizes from under this content tab. Then if you want to do some style, you need to click here on this style tab. You can change their all colors, hover effect from here. And if you want to work with spacing, you need to click here advanced tab, and you can play with all their padding and margins. Similarly, if you want to work with any section, you need to click here on these 6 dots. Then from under this layout tab, you can control the height and width. If you want to do some style, you can do that from under this style tab. And under this advanced tab, you can control the padding and margin. Now let me show you another cool thing. Let's click on this style tab of this section. Then scroll down. Then you can see another option says shape divider. Let's click here. And let's say I wanna add a shape divider at the bottom. So click here on bottom. Then from type, I'm selecting maybe mountains. You can see the mountain shape here. Also, if you select the drop shape, you can see the drop shape here. Also, you can control the height of this shape like this, or drag it to the left to minimize the height. Let's try another one from the type. Now let's select waves brush. This one looks really cool. And the height, let's increase or decrease it a bit to look like a real waves brush. Also, if you wanna see it in full width, you can just minimize this left bar by clicking on this arrow. So now you can see it in full width. Click again on this icon to get back the left bar. And whenever you are happy with your work, never ever forget to click here on this green update button. Otherwise your all these works wouldn't be saved. So to save it, let's click here on this update button. Cool. So now you know the fundamentals of Elementor. You can now create the whole page in the same way with your own creativity. So if you want to create the next section, all you need to do just click on this plus icon, select the structure you want, and then build that section in the same way. Even I have a complete playlist of 10 plus videos where I have shown how to create each section from scratch. Each of those videos are 3 to 5 hours long. I will put that playlist link in the description. And in this video, I will show you even better way how to create your portfolio website more faster and efficiently using pre-made templates. So it would be less time consuming and you don't need any kind of design skill. Already professional designers made super creative templates for you. You can just take that, insert into your website and replace the content with your own content. Like I said at the beginning of this tutorial, I will show you 3 different websites. First, I will show you how to create a basic portfolio website. I will show you how to do that very easily within next 5 minutes. And then I will show you how to create this amazing professional looking portfolio website. And then I will show you how to create this type of super creative and professional looking portfolio website that will help you to attract more clients. Because you know your portfolio website is the first impression of yourself as a professional. Let's now start with the basic one. It will only take 5 minutes. Then we will start creating amazing and modern looking websites. And as we are going to create our website using templates, so we no longer need this section. So let's first delete this section. To delete it, from top here you can see an X icon. Click there to delete it. It's gone. Okay, so to create a basic looking website, we will be using Elementor's built-in templates. So this time, instead of clicking on this plus icon, let's click on this folder icon. And here under pages, you can see all these ready templates. Some of them are pro. You can see the pro badge over it. So if you want to get those pro templates, you need to purchase Elementor Pro. I will also put the Elementor Pro's link in the description. But for now, let's create the basic website using one of their free template. So I will be using this one. For some reason, if you don't find it, you can also search it from here, typing app. So this one, the first one. Now let's click here on this insert button and it's asking for connecting to template library. You may remember when you have downloaded Elementor Page Builder, during that time you have created a free Elementor account. So make sure you are logged in. Now click on get started. Like I said, it's asking for login. If you have not created any Elementor account, you can just click here, create an account and put your email and password. It's completely free, so just create an account. Then click on login. Then it says connect your site to template library. Now click on connect. So the template we have selected, that's imported nicely. We can see here a top banner area, then the services area, and then next here we can see a pricing plan area. Then next we have got a FAQ area, and then here is a clients area. That means it's the client's testimonial area. So you see that's a pretty basic looking website, but if you are a really creative one, you can make it more better. Now let's say if you wanna change this text, you already know how to do that. Just triple click on this text or you can type from left. So here I'm typing Jim Fahad production, and then right side here you can see a video widget. So I wanna replace this video with other video. So click on this pencil icon. Now let's go to YouTube. Let's insert this video. So I'm clicking on this video. Just copy the video URL. Now let's go back. Here you see the field for link, so I'm just pasting the link of the YouTube video. Here it is. But you know what, I actually want to delete this video widget, so just right click, then click on delete. Also I want to completely delete this column, so right click over this column icon and click on delete. Then this text, I wanna make it centered, and this button widget, I also wanna make it to centered. And then instead of this solid image background, I wanna put a video background. To do that, let's click on these 6 dots, go under style tab, then here background type, click on this video icon and paste here any YouTube video URL. See, now we can see the nice video background. Also, you can control the opacity. So to do that, from left here you can see the background opacity, and you can control the opacity by dragging it to the left or right, like this. And under this first heading, I wanna create another subheading, and you already know how to do that. Just right click here and click on duplicate, and here I wanna say it, let's get down to the business. Then I wanna make it more smaller, so let's go to style and click on typography. Let's just make it default, so I'm removing the value, and transform, I wanna make it default. Cool. Now let's go to the next section. This is the services section. You can change all this heading, all this paragraph, just click over it. Then from left here you can see the title field, and this is the description field. Like here I'm changing the title to web design. Also you can change this icon by clicking over it. So here you will find a lot of pre-made icons. Also you can search from here. I'm searching for a globe. Let's use this one and click on insert. And let's say if you're a web designer, so web design is one of your services, and let's another one, maybe this one is web development or e-commerce websites. In this way you can change all these icons, all these headings, and all this paragraph text. Also I want to show you another cool thing. If you want to switch these two, you can do that as well. Just grab it by clicking on here and drag it underneath here. Similarly you can do that with it as well, like grab it and drag it underneath here. Now let's go to the next section. This is the pricing section. So you can organize your different services into different price lists like this, and then if you wanna change the value, just click over it and you can change that from left. Also here you can add all the features, and if you wanna change all of this, just click over it and you can change everything from left by clicking here, and just replace this with your own content. So now let's go to the next section. This is a frequently asked questions section, or in short, if you want to replace it, you can just say it FAQ. Then you can replace all these FAQs with your own FAQs. Let's say if you want to change this question and answer, just click over it. So if you want to change the first question and answer, from the left click on the first FAQ. So this is the place for putting the title. So I'm writing here, do you provide after sales support? And here in this field I'm pasting the answer, yes, of course we will provide you 12 months free support after purchasing our product. In this way you can replace all these FAQs, and if you don't want any of these, like let's say if you don't want this question, just click on this X to delete it. Okay, now let's go to the next section. This is the client's testimonial section. So you can replace all your real client's testimonials with these placeholders. Just click over it, put your real client's testimonial here, and then replace this image with your own client's image. Like I'm selecting this one. Now click here on upload files, click on select files. Now inside client's headshots folder, let's select this image and click on open. Now click on insert media. Here you go. Also you can change the client's name from here, like here I'm typing John Doe. Also you can change the client's title from here, like here I'm typing CEO, then put a comma space, company name maybe ECB, like this. So you can change all these clients testimonial with your own clients testimonials. Then when you are done, just click on this update button to save your work, and you can minimize the sidebar to get the real feel of the website. Like this, we can see it in full width. I know this website doesn't look super creative. Like I said, this is kind of a basic portfolio website, but if you're a creative one, you can just messing around with it and you can make it more better. Now let's see how to create a really professional looking portfolio website. So we no longer need this template, so I'm deleting all this section one by one. Just click on this X's. Let's also delete this section, delete this section, let's delete this FAQ section, let's delete the testimonial section as well. Now let me introduce you with the coolest place where you will find all the professional looking Elementor templates. That's HeyWordpress.com. I'm also a co-author of HeyWordpress.com. Let's have a look on HeyWordpress templates and just see how professional looking these templates are. And the interesting thing is their price is really affordable, and even if you are not using Elementor Pro, you can still use these templates. Also, some of them required Elementor Pro, but you can see their Elementor Pro required with that template. So if you have Elementor Pro already, then you can build your website with these templates without any hesitation. But for now, let's search for the templates for those we don't need Elementor Pro. Let's have a look on this one. Let's click on preview. Okay, so we can preview it from this place. Also, there is a live preview button, and you can also see it by scrolling from here. It looks really nice. My skills, my education, recent work section, pricing table looks super great. Latest news section, then here is the customer review section and the contact form. Here is Google Map. Everything looks great. Let's browse a few more. So let's close this. You can also search any template from this search bar. I have already liked a template that says Phoenix. Let's search for it. So here this one is for gym trainer. So if you're a gym trainer, you can take that. This one is for fitness trainer. Okay, let's search more. So this one is for event planners. Let's scroll down. This one is a one-page agency template, and let's select this one. It says Phoenix Dark Personal Portfolio Template. So click on preview. It's only $9.95. You can also see the real view of this template by clicking here on this live preview button. So let's have a look. It looks really nice, kind of dark looking template, and here is nice animating text, and you can replace all this big heading and subheading. Then if we click on this down arrow, this is a nice about me section, and then if we scroll down, here is the download CV button. Underneath that, here is the nice education section, and here you can see nice animating skills. Now if we go to the down, here you can see the services. Then here underneath, here is the pricing table. Whoa, all this section looks super great. Now let's scroll down more. Here you can see all the recent work or portfolio section. So you can split out all your works in different categories like this: web development, e-commerce. That's really super cool. Then scroll down, here we can see the nice testimonial section. Here you can see also rating. Okay, now let's go to the next section. This one is blog post section. It looks super cool. That's a timeline design. So if you have a blog post, your most recent 4 blog posts will be shown on this page. That's super creative. Now let's go to the next section. This is the contact section. So people can communicate with you within your website, and having a contact form inside of your portfolio website is crucial. Otherwise, people will just browse your website. They will see everything, but they cannot contact with you. That's why you should have contact form inside of your website. And here you can see all these call to action buttons. Like if you click here on this contact now, it jumps to this contact section. Also, if we have a look here, you can see in this pricing section, if we click on this book now, that also jumps to this contact section. And I will show you everything, how to set up this contact form, how you will receive that email, everything. Also, if you click here on this up arrow, that jumps to the top of the website. Cool. And can you believe it's only $9.95? That's amazing. Okay, so let's go back to templates page, and also if you scroll down here, you can see all the features you are getting, like it's 100% compatible for mobile, tablet and desktop. Wow, that's great. And it's 100% editable using Elementor free version. So we don't need to purchase Elementor Pro to use this one. That's great. And you can use it as your portfolio website or agency portfolio website or personal or consultancy website, and that's only $9.95. That's a great deal. Okay, so here they have suggested a recommended theme. That's the Astra theme. We are already using Astra theme, so we are good to go. If you are not using Astra theme, just go back to your WordPress website. go to your dashboard. From appearance, go to themes and make sure you have Astra theme activated. Also, I see they have recommended some plugins. Actually, these are not recommendation, these are important. So you should have these free plugins to make this template 100% working. So number one is Elementor Page Builder. We already have installed Elementor Page Builder. Then number two is WP Forms. So let's now go back to our WordPress website. From plugins, now click on add new, and from here I'm searching for WP Forms. So this is the WP Forms. Let's now click here on install now. I will activate it later. Let's go back to templates page. The number third plugin, it says essential add-ons for Elementor. It's also free. So let's go back to our WordPress website, and here I'm searching this time essential add-ons. Here it is, essential add-ons for Elementor. Let's now click here install now. You can activate it from here, but I'm showing you another way, like from here under plugins, click on install plugins. We have installed these two, but these two are not activated. So you can activate them just by clicking one by one, activate and activate. Also, you can do this together by checking these two, and from top here you see bulk action, click on activate and then click on apply. So these two plugins are activated now. So just making double sure that we are good to go. So recommended theme Astra, yes, we are using Astra, and the plugins Elementor Page Builder, WP Forms and Essential Add-ons. If we go to our plugins, yes, we have Elementor, Essential Add-ons and WP Forms activated. Let's now purchase this template. So from top, let's click on buy now. Where is the buy button? Okay, here is add to cart. Now let's click on checkout. You can pay using your credit card or PayPal, and you need to put your email address. Here I'm putting mine, that elementor@jimfahaddigital.com, and here I'm putting my MasterCard information, my CVC code. Okay, let's now click on pay. Cool, it says your purchase was a success. We charged your card and sent a receipt to your email. Let's now click here on view content. Here is the license key, and here is the download button. So let's download it. For some reason, if you can't download it, just go to your email, the email address you have put. You will get the download link into your email as well. Okay, now let's go back. Now let's go back to our WordPress dashboard. Let's close this download bar, and now go to pages, to all pages. So we were creating our home page. Let's now click here on edit with Elementor. So now we just need to import the template we have just purchased. So let's click on this folder icon, and this time at the top right corner here you will find an import template icon. Click there. Now click on select file. Select the zip file that you have just purchased. Now click on open. So now here under my templates, we can see the template. It says Phoenix personal portfolio template. Let's now click here on insert, and this pop-up, let's click on yes. Whoa, here we go. We have got the whole template, all these sections. Everything is looking great. All these services, and here is the package section. Now we can change all this text and images with our own. And for some reason here some contents are not showing properly, so to fix it, just click here on this update button, then refresh the page. It's now appearing perfectly. So first let's now change the background image. So you already know how to do that. Just click on these 6 dots, go under the style tab, and I want to show you another free resource of images, that's pixabay.com. Here you will find so many great images for free. So here I'm searching for hills, or let's search for mountains, hit enter. So you can get all these images for free. Let's select this one. Now click on free download. So I wanna select the resolution to 1280 and 721 because I highly recommend not to use high resolution images on your website. That will harm your site's loading speed. That's why I'm selecting comparatively lower size image. Now let's click on download. Oops, it's asking for CAPTCHA. I'm not a robot. Okay, let's now click on download. It's downloaded. Now let's close this and go back to our website. So from left, let's now click on choose image. go to upload files, select files. So this is the image that we have just downloaded. Click on open. Now let's click on insert media. Whoa, that looks super great. And you can also control the overlay from here under background overlay. You can change the opacity from here like this or like this. But to me, darker opacity looks great always. So all these text are easy to read now. And I also wanna change this animating text. So I'm just clicking over it. And from left here you can see prefix text. I wanna keep here only Jim because we have a big hello here. We don't need other hello here. So I'm just removing this hello from here, and here I'm saying Jim. Then here is the fancy text. Those are animating here one after another. So I wanna put here an exclamatory mark. Then the first text I'm putting here WordPress developer. Then the second one here I wanted to say Elementor expert, and I wanna add more, so I'm clicking here on add item and I'm typing here WordPress instructor. Cool, now let's go to the next section. Here I wanna replace this with my own image, so I'm just clicking on this pencil icon, click over the image. Now click on upload files, select files. So you can insert your own image here. I'm putting mine. By the way, you will find all these images download link in the description. So if you are just messing around with your website and need some demo images, you can use this, no problem. Let's now click on open. Now let's click on insert media. Alright, it looks great. And from here, I'm Fahad Ahmed. No, I'm not Fahad Ahmed, I'm Jim Fahad. So I'm typing here Jim Fahad. Then you can change all this text with your own. For now, let's keep it like this. And here is the download CV button. I'm showing you shortly how you can make this button work. So it would work like whenever anyone click on this button, your CV will be downloaded in a zip format. I will show you how to do that very shortly. But also, let's say if you don't want any download CV button, then you can just replace this text, like saying it instead of download CV, you can say it just contact me like this, and you can link it to your contact section. If we go to the contact section at the very bottom here, right now we cannot see the contact form because we need to set up that. And that's super easy. I'll show you that as well very shortly. But let's say if someone click on that contact button, that will take them to this section. How can I do that? If we click on these 6 dots of this contact section, then let's go to the advanced tab. Here you will find a CSS ID. Just copy it and then move to top. On our about section, on this button, click over this button, and then here's the link. Just remove the existing link, paste the CSS ID we have just copied, and put a hashtag before that. So it's hashtag then the CSS ID of that section. So if now we click on this contact button, that jumps to the contact section. And other buttons of this page work in the same way, like if we click on book now, that jumps to the contact section as well. Alright, now let's scroll up. So we have completed this about me section. Now let's go to the next section. You can change all this text with your own text. Like here you can put your previous job role, your previous company name, all your experiences you can write down, or you can share your educational history, like from where you have graduated or about your school, college. You can write down everything here. And then here you can see nice animated progress bars with your skill level. Like if you wanna change these, let's change it here. Instead of UI UX, I want it to say Elementor. And if you wanna change the value here, instead of 85, just click over it, and then here you can see on the left here it says 85. So instead of 85, I wanna say it 95, so I'm just putting 95 here. So it's instantly become 95%. That's cool. In the same way, you can change all of these. Now let's go to the next section. You already know how to change all these. Just click over it. You can change the icon from here. You can change the title from here. And you can change all this paragraph text from here. And I want to show you another interesting thing. Like you have got more than 3 services, then you can just right click on this 6 dot and click on duplicate, You see another new row has generated underneath this first row. So you can create more services in this way. But for now, I only wanna keep one row. So I'm deleting it for now. Let's now go to the next section. This is the pricing section. So from here, you can change all these names with your own. You can change all these features like what we will provide with this package, what you want. Let's say if you don't wanna provide bonus track with this package, then you can just select this bonus track word, click over this toggle icon, and then click on this strike through. So now it shows you don't provide bonus track with this package. And if anyone become interested with any of your service, they will click on book now, and that will go to the contact form so they can contact with you immediately. Now let's go to the next section. This one is the recent work or your portfolio section. So you can categorize all of your work into different categories. Like if we click here on design, we can only see these categories works. So how can we change that? Like if you click on all, and let's just click on this pencil icon so you can see all the customization option on the left. And let's say if you're a photographer, so you won't have web development or e-commerce service, and as a photographer you may have different categories like wedding photography or landscape or portrait, like that. So let's see how to do that. From left, if you scroll down here, you can see first filterable controls. So at this moment here you can see design, web development and e-commerce. That's why we can see here design, web development and e-commerce. But let's say instead of design, here I want it to say wedding photography. Now you can see here wedding photography. But if we now click here on wedding photography, we cannot see anything because we need to add some images under this category, and we can do that instantly from here. So just remember the name, or we can just copy this name. Then if we expand the gallery items, you see previously it was design, so there is no longer web design category, it's now wedding photography. So we can replace this design example with wedding photography. Let's now click here on design example. So the control name is no longer design, it should say wedding photography. The exact name we have put inside filterable controls, and then here is the item name. Instead of design example, we can say it wedding photography example. So if we now click on wedding photography, we can see it here and it says wedding photography example. Also you can change all this text from here, this field. So if you change this text, it will appear here on hover. Also if you wanna change this image, just from left scroll down and here you will see the image option. So first I wanna download some wedding photography image because personally I'm not a photographer, so I'm just typing here wedding. From there, let's select this image, let's download it. Select a lower resolution and download. Also I wanna download another one for later use, maybe this one. Let's download it as well in lower resolution. Click on download. Okay, these images are downloaded. Now let's go back to our Elementor page builder. Now from here select the image, go to upload files, select files, go to our download folder. So we have just downloaded this image and this image. I wanna upload these two together so we can use that later. So I'm selecting this wedding image and this wedding image. Click on open. Now let's click on insert media, and if we now click on wedding photography, we can see this image. Cool. Let's do another one. So let's collapse it, and here this design example, instead of this one, here I wanna say the control name, it should be wedding photography, and item name I wanna say it wedding photography example. And then here is the option for text, and here is the option for image. Let's click on choose image. This time let's select this one and click on insert media. Here we go. So if we now click on wedding photography, we can see these two. In this way you can create your other categories. You can change the images from here, you can change the paragraph from here. It's very easy. And whenever you have made any change, don't forget to click on update to save your work. Let's now scroll down to the next section. So this is the testimonial section. You already know how to change this, just click over it. Then you can change this image by clicking here. And if you want to change this testimonial text, you can click here on testimonial content. Then you can change the text from here. You can change this client's name from here. Also, if you want to change this star rating, you can do that from left. Just scroll down down, here you can see the rating number is 5, but let's say instead of 5, if you want to give yourself 4, you can do that as well. But who loves to get a 4-star rating? So I want to keep it 5 like this. Cool. So you can put here as many as testimonials you want. Right now here is 4, but you know, if you have got more testimonials, you can just right click on this 6 dot and you can click on duplicate. So here underneath 2 more testimonial areas added, and you can replace their headshots, text, star rating, their names, everything. But for now I don't need this, so I'm clicking on this X to delete. And this is the blog post area. If you have blog post on your website, then your blog post will be automatically appeared in this place. So for now we can skip this section. To delete it, just click on this X to delete. And here is the contact section. From here you can change everything just by clicking over it. So you can put your own email address, you can put your phone number, you can put your real address here. Also you can put your social media links here. So just click on this pencil icon. Then from left, if you click on Facebook, then inside this link field you can just put your Facebook URL. And let's say if you don't have a LinkedIn, you can just click on this X to delete it. Also if you want to add that again, just click on add item, then click on this icon. So not only LinkedIn, you will find all the social media icons here like Instagram, Skype, Meetup, GitHub, everything here. So for now I'm selecting Skype and click on insert. And as always, when you are done, click on this update button to save your work. Now let's have a look how to set up the contact form, so that will be appeared exactly in this place. So for that we need to go back to our WordPress dashboard. So from the top left, click on this hamburger icon and click on exit to dashboard. Now on the left menu bar you can see here WP Forms. Because we have installed a plugin says WP Forms, that's why we can see this new item here. So from this WP Forms, let's now click here on add new, and I want to name it maybe Jim's Form. You can name it anything the way you want. And then from here it says simple contact form. So click here, create a simple contact form. So you can create your contact form from here very easily. Like here you can see the name field, email field and comment field. If you wanna add more field, let's say if you wanna also take your visitor's phone number, then you can click here on number. See, here is the number field added. Also if you wanna drag it to the top of this comment box, then you can just grab it and drag it to the top of this. And let's say if you don't want this, just click on this delete icon to delete it. It says I'm sure or not. Yes, I'm sure. Click on OK. Now from the left, let's go to settings and then click on notifications. So here one important thing, you need to set your email address here within this field that says send to email address. By default it's the admin email address, the email address you are using for your WordPress website. But let's say if you wanna use a different email address where you wanna receive all the emails that will be going through this contact form. So you will get an email like someone has contacted on your website through your contact form like that. So you can put here your best email address. That could be your Gmail, Yahoo or any custom email. Like here I'm putting mine, elementor@jimfahaddigital.com. You can put your any email address, that could be Gmail, Yahoo, any email address. So when you are done, just click on this save button at the top right. Now let's click on this X to exit. Okay, we are good to go. Now let's go to pages, to all pages again. Here is the home page we are creating. Now click on edit with Elementor. Now let's go to the very bottom of our page at the contact section. Here it is. Now on the right side, click on this pencil icon. And then on the left, you will find WP Forms. From there, click here on select form. And here you can see the form name. It says Jim's Form. Because we have just created a form, I named it Jim's Form. Let's click there. Whoa, we can see our contact form right now. Now let's click on this update button to save your work. And one last thing I wanted to show you, that's the download CV button. So here, instead of contact me, if we wanna make it to download CV button, just click on this pencil icon, and from left, instead of contact me, I wanna say it download CV, and then we need to put the downloadable zip file links here. So for that, first we need to upload the zip file into our WordPress website. So for that, we can go back to our WordPress dashboard, and from left here you can see media. From there, click on add new, and then upload your CV. I'm going inside CV folder, and if your CV is in a PDF format, just make it a zip formatted file. So I'm just creating a new folder on my computer. It says my CV, and I'm taking my resume inside this folder. I'm making it a zip. So I'm compressing it to a zip file. So right now it's a zip file, says mycv.zip. Right now I'm uploading this to the media. So from here it says upload new media. Let's click here on select files. From inside CV folder, let's select mycv.zip. Click on open. Now click here on edit. So here on the right you can see file URL. Now just copy the URL. Let's go back to our Elementor page builder. Here inside the link field, just paste the link. Then click here on this update button to save your work. Now let's have a real look of our website out of Elementor page builder. So from left, click on this hamburger icon, go to exit to dashboard. So this is the page we are creating. So at the top you can see here view page. Now click here on view page. So here is our nice banner area, and here is our about section. Let's see what happens after clicking on this download CV button. Let's click on this button. The CV started downloading instantly. So it's working. Now let's close this. Now under that, here is our beautiful education area with this nice progress bars. And under that, here is nice service section, and underneath here is the pricing tables. Now let's scroll down. Here is all the recent works, and then here is our client's testimonial area. Now let's scroll down. Here is our contact form. So everything is looking great, and here is the footer. I will show you shortly how to change this footer text and color. And if we click on this top arrow, it jumps to the top section of our website. Whoa, it's super cool. And also I will show you shortly how you can put your own logo here. Also how you can create navigation menus on the right. So whenever you click any of the menu items, that jumps to the specific section of your page. But before that, let's check how our website is looking on tablet device and mobile device. You can check that from inside Elementor page builder. So we can go back to Elementor page builder. From here at the top you can see edit with Elementor. Click there. Now from left here you can see responsive mode. Click there and go to tablet device. It looks great on tablet device. About me section looks great. All this section looks great on tablet device. I really love this template. All this section looks great. Everything is organized and 100% compatible with tablet view. Now let's click on mobile to see how it's looking on mobile device. Everything is looking perfect on mobile device. If we go to the top, all this section looks perfect for mobile device. I really love it. Everything looks super compatible with mobile device. Alright. Let's now create our top menu, and you need to create these menus from WordPress dashboard. So you can just simply click on this hamburger and click here on exit to dashboard. Also you can open your dashboard from another tab, so you don't need to always back and forth with Elementor page builder and WordPress dashboard all the time. So just keep your WordPress dashboard on a tab and your Elementor page builder on a different tab. It will make your workflow faster. Alright, so let's go to the WordPress dashboard, and to create a menu, from here appearance, then go to menus. Now to create a menu, first give it a name. So I want to name it main menu and click on create menu. Then we are creating this menu for all these different sections. Like our first menu item would be about. So when you click on this about, that jumps to this about section. Then the next menu item would be education or skills. So the menu item would be skills. Whenever anyone click on this skills, that will jump them to this skills section. So from WordPress dashboard, here you can see add menu items, and then click here on custom links. So link text first, I want to create about, and URL, just go to Elementor page builder, go to our about section, click on this 6 dot of this about section. Now go to the advanced tab of this section, and here you will find the CSS ID. Just copy the CSS ID. By the way, you can write the CSS ID the way you want, or you can use the existing CSS ID. So just copy it and go back to WordPress dashboard. Inside the URL bar, just paste it, and before that just put a hashtag here. Then click on add to menu. Now go back to Elementor page builder. So the next menu item I want to create, that's skills. So click on this section 6 dot, go under advanced tab. Let's copy this CSS ID, go to WordPress dashboard. So I want to name it skills, and then put a hashtag and paste the CSS ID of that skills section, and then click on add to menu. So in the same way, I wanna create all the menu items for the different sections. You already get the idea, and I don't wanna make you bored, so I'm just fast forwarding the video and coming back. Okay, I have created all the items, all the menus for each section, and if you wanna organize your menu, you can do that from here. Like let's say if you wanna put the services before the skills, then you can just drag it at the top of this skills. But I wanna keep the skills at the top of service like this. And then here is an important thing. That's make sure you are checking this display location to the primary menu, and then click on save menu. Let's now go to the page. Though we are now inside Elementor page builder, but no problem. Let's now refresh the page. Yeah, we can now see all these menu items at the top. Let's collapse this left bar. So here you can see all the menu items. Let's click on pricing. It jumps to the pricing area. Then from top, if we click on skills, that jumps to this education work and skills area. Also, if we now click on this top arrow, that goes to the top area here. Then if we click on contact, that jumps to this contact section with this nice contact form. Again, just click on this go to top button, that jumps to the top of our website. Cool. Now we only have two things remaining in our website. One is we will see how to upload our logo, and another thing is we will see how to change this footer text. As the footer and the header is not the part of Elementor page builder, we need to do that from theme customizer, as the header and footer are part of the theme. So to do that, let's go back to our WordPress dashboard. Then under appearance, here you can see themes, and then you can see customize. Let's click on customize. So this is the customizer, and as we are using Astra theme, so this is the Astra theme customizer. Now from left, let's go inside header and then click on site identity. Now here you can see the option for uploading the logo, but before that I wanted to show you how to create a logo for free. So to create a simple logo for free, we can go to this website, that's logomaker.com. It's logo maker without the E. Let's now close this video pop-up. So first, from this search bar, you can search here for any kind of icon you want. Let's say I'm searching here for mountain and hit enter. So we can see here a lot of different mountain shapes. Let's now select one of them. So I'm selecting this one. Then you can play with it, like you can drag it. You can make it bigger by dragging these corners like this. Also, you can change the color from this right wheel, like you can make it red, or let's make it blue, maybe a darker blue like this. And now if you want to add any text with it, from left click on this text icon. So here you can see the text. Let's retype it JFD. So like the icon, you can also mess with this, like I'm dragging it to the left like this. First, let's move this icon more left. like maybe here, and then select the text. You can change the font of this text from here. So I'm selecting a pretty bold font, maybe this one, or let's select another one. Let's select this one. And like this icon, you can also change the color of this text from this color wheel. So I'm also making the color to dark blue like this, and then let's now make it more bigger and adjust it with the icon. Maybe something like this. Also, you can grab these together in this way, and you can make them both bigger by dragging this corner like this or this. Okay, so I'm just messing around. When you are happy, from the top right corner, click here Save Logo. And then it's asking if you need a very high resolution image. You need to pay them $19. But we don't need a very high resolution image because we're not gonna use it on billboard. So let's just click here, no thanks, download low resolution file. So I'm clicking here, it's downloaded. Now let's go back to our WordPress dashboard. So we were here inside the theme customizer. Let's now click here on select logo, click on upload files, select files. So this is the logo we have just made. Select this one and click on open. Now click on select. Now from here you can crop the image. So I'm cropping it from the right, also from the bottom to get rid of these white spaces. Now let's click on crop image. Here we go. So we can now see our logo, but it looks super big. To make it smaller, from left here you can see a bar says logo width. So just drag it to the left to make it smaller like this. And also, as we have our logo now, we don't need this site title anymore. So to remove it, just scroll down. Here you can see site title. Let's just uncheck it. It's gone. And instead of 129, let's make it 120. And also you can see how this logo would look on tablet device by clicking here on this tablet icon. So it's looking great on tablet. Let's have a look how it's looking on mobile device. So click on this mobile icon. On mobile device, let's make it a bit smaller. So let's just drag this bar to the left. Let's make it 100 only for mobile device. Cool, it looks perfect now. Also, if you click on this hamburger, it opens up all the menu items. Cool. Okay, let's go back to desktop view. And let's now add our site icon. Site icon is basically the little tiny icon that will appear here at the top of the browser in this place. So from here, let's now click on select site icon, go to upload files, select files. Let's select this image, and for favicon, if you use a square size image, that will always look good on browser top. So let's now click on open. Now click on select. And I don't want to crop it, so I'm clicking here skip cropping. Here you go, we can see the favicon at the top of our browser. Cool, so when you are happy with it, just from top click here on publish to save your work. And now the last thing, I wanted to show you how to change your footer text. So to change it, from top left click on this back icon, go back one more time. Now here click on footer bar. And then here you can see all the text copyright. Then you can see the current year. So right now we can see it 2020. And if you keep it in this way like current year, then you don't need to update it in each year like in 2021 or in 2020. You don't need to type manually 2022. Also here we can see Jim Fahad production, because here you can see the site title, it's coming dynamically. So let's keep it like this. But right after that, I don't want this powered by Astra WordPress theme. So I'm just removing this from here. Also, I wanna change the background color of this footer section. So from left, just scroll down. Here you can see the colors and background. From there, click on background, this pencil icon. Now let's select a darkish color because our website look and feel is now darker. So I wanna make everything consistent. So from this color picker, I'm gonna select the pure black color. Now click outside. Now let's click on publish to save our work. And then click on this X to exit. So we are done with creating our personal portfolio website. It looks amazing, super clean and professional at the same time. So if you're watching this tutorial from the very beginning, and if you already have made your website by following this tutorial, then congratulations, you have made your beautiful portfolio website. So you are completely done with your website. But like I said at the beginning, I wanna show you one more website that's super creative and more unique. If you want, you can build that website with me as well. And we will be creating that website very fast and easily by using HeyWordpress templates and Elementor Pro. So to get HeyWordpress templates, let's first go to HeyWordpress.com. So to create our creative portfolio website, we will be using a template. Its name is Studio X. Right now it's in the home feed. Also you can see here it has different variations, like with animation or without the animation. Also it has white and black versions. For some reason, if you don't find it on the home feed, you can always search from here, typing Studio X. But right now we can see it on the home feed, so I want to select this one. Let's click on preview. So it's only $9.95. Let's now have a look on the preview. So let's click on live preview. So this is the beautiful template that we're gonna be using, and here on the first section you can see a nice video background, and you can change always this video background with other YouTube video or other Vimeo videos. And then on the left you can see a nice fixed sidebar, and if we now scroll down to the next section, here we can see a nice about me section with nice animations. Also, if we hover over on the image, you can see the cool hover effect. That's really cool. Okay, let's now scroll down to the next section. Here we can see the beautiful experience section with nice animation. And you can change all this from Elementor Page Builder. Let's now go to the next section. Here you can see the recent portfolio section. Also, you can categorize all of your portfolios into different categories, like here UI UX or website or design. Cool. Let's now go to next section. Here this is the services section, and if we hover over on a single service, you can see the nice hover animation, and also here you can see the call to action button. If we hover over on it, you can see the cool hover effect on button as well. That's really pretty cool. I like it. Let's now go to the next section. This is the achievement section. So you can showcase all of your work, like how many projects you have done, how many satisfied clients do you have, all these. Now let's go to the next section. This is the pricing section. This section also has these call to action buttons with a nice hover animation. Let's now go to the next section. This is the client testimonial section with a nice slider. So if we go to the next arrow, here the next testimonial comes. That's really handy. And if we now scroll down to the next section, this is the contact form section. So simple and sweet. And also on the left bar bottom here we can see all the social media links. And you see on this template we have the footer with it. And if we go to the top, you can see here is no header because we have all the menu items on the left. So from here, if we click on about, that jumps us to the about me section. If we click on services, that takes us to the services section. Also, if we click on contact, that jumps us to the contact form section. Cool. I really liked it a lot, so I'm gonna purchase it from this templates page. Now let's click here on buy now. Now let's scroll down, click on add to cart. Let's click on checkout. I'm putting here all my informations. Let's now click on pay. Cool, it says your purchase was a success. So let's now click on view content, and let's now download the template. It's downloaded. Also, in order to make this template work, we need Elementor Pro with it, because if we now see their documentation here, you can see the recommended theme. That's Astra theme free version or Hello theme free version. We're already using Astra theme, so we are good to go. And here you can see the must-have plugins we need. The number one is Elementor free version. We already have that. And we also need Elementor Pro version to make this template 100% working. So let's now get Elementor Pro. And to get Elementor Pro, you can just go to jimfahaddigital.com/resources. From this page, if you scroll down a bit, here you can see the Elementor Pro. I will also put the link in the description. From there, just click on Get It Now. That will take you to this Elementor Pro purchase page. Elementor Pro has 3 different plans. One is personal, another one is plus, and another one is expert plan. And the interesting thing is you will get all these features with each of this plan. So no matter if you take personal plus or expert plan, you will get all these features like 90 plus widgets, 300 plus pro templates, theme builder, WooCommerce builder. Also you will get support and updates for 1 year. The only difference in between these three plans is if you take the personal plan, you can use it on your 1 website, and if you take the plus plan, you can use it on your 3 websites, and if you take the expert plan, you can use it on 1000 websites. Personally, I use this expert plan because I install Elementor Pro all my clients' websites. Actually, nowadays I create most of my clients' websites using Elementor Pro because you can not only create personal portfolio websites using Elementor Pro, you can literally create any kind of website using Elementor Pro. No matter if it's a business website or e-commerce website or any kind of website, you can create that using Elementor Pro. And let's say if you take their expert plan for $199, you see you can create 1000 websites with that. And let's do some quick math. How much you can actually create with this little $190 investment. So here you can see you can create 1000 websites with it, and let's say you charge your clients minimum $500 for a single website. Remember, I said minimum because you can simply charge any of your clients $2,000 to $5,000 to create a beautiful website. But like I said, just imagine if your clients only pay you $500 for a single website. So it 500, and you see you can create 1000 websites. So 500 times 1000, that's 500k. So it's $500,000. That's a lot of money. Okay, let's say if you don't create 1000 websites, if you only create 10 websites, and if you charge each of your client minimum $500, then still you can make $5,000 with this little $199 investment. So it's completely worth its price. So if you do web design for your living, or if you are a web design agency owner, I highly recommend you to take the expert plan. And if you're just starting with your website, you just wanna use it on your 1 website, then you can take this personal plan. It's only $49, and like I said, it worth each of its penny. And if you have more than 1 website, if you wanna use it on your 3 different websites, then you can take this plus plan. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm gonna purchase the 3 sites license, that's the plus plan, so I can use it on my 3 different websites. To purchase it, let's now click on this buy now button. So now we are at the checkout page. Now scroll down. Yup, you can pay using your credit card or PayPal. And if you already have your account, you can just click here login. And if you don't have an account, just create an account from here. I already have an account, but no problem, I wanna create another account here. So only to not make you bored, I'm putting my email address, creating password, personal information, then credit card information. I'm doing it really fast. Okay, so just put all of your informations and scroll down a little bit bottom here. Now let's click on checkout. Okay, so our purchase has been done, and you will get a verification link on your email. Just click on that verification link. Then it says thanks for verifying your email. Now click here go to my account. So here in this page, you will find your license key here, and you can download the latest version of Elementor Pro from here. So I'm clicking here download plugin. It started downloading. Okay, so it's downloaded. You will find that on your download folder or wherever you save your all download files. Now let's go back to our WordPress dashboard. Let's now go to plugins to add new. Now from top, click here on upload plugin, click on choose file. Now let's go to your download folder and select the Elementor Pro file that we have just purchased. Now click on open and click install now. Now click on activate plugin, and you can see here Elementor Pro is activated, but it's asking for connect and activate. So let's now click here connect and activate, then click here on activate. So here we can see the status is active. So we have successfully connected and activated our Elementor Pro. Now let's go back to inside Elementor Page Builder. So this was the last website we are creating, and we have already purchased another template, that's Studio X. So we are not going to use any of these sections anymore. So I'm deleting all these sections one by one. Cool, so we have deleted all the previous section of our previous website. Let's now import the Studio X template that we have just purchased from HeyWordpress templates. So let's click on this folder icon. By the way, as you have already purchased Elementor Pro, so now you are able to use all these templates if you want. But honestly, comparing to HeyWordpress templates, all these Elementor Pro templates are super basic. Okay, I'm not here to criticize anything. So let's just import the template. You already know, from the top right corner, let's click on this import template icon. Now click on the select file. And this is the Studio X template that we have purchased from HeyWordpress templates. Select this one and click on open. So now you can see under my templates tab, here is Studio X exclusive animated portfolio template has been added. Let's now click on this green insert button. Click on yes. Cool, so it's imported nicely, and if we now scroll down, you may wonder after seeing something like, if you have a look, you can see here there is no portfolio section, or if you scroll more you can see this seems something like broken. Actually these are not, because right now we can see it inside of Elementor Page Builder, and this left bar takes up a lot of space, so these are looking like this. But if we now minimize this sidebar, now you can see everything is looking perfect. But also if you scroll up a little bit, you can also see we still cannot see the portfolio sections, but nothing to worry. Sometimes it happens for loading problems, so just expand the sidebar, then click on update button, then refresh the page. Now let's collapse the sidebar, and let's now have a look. If we now scroll down, we can see this about section perfectly. Then this experience section looks perfect, and now we can see all the portfolios came back. Also here is the services section. Everything is now showing perfectly. Also if we now click on these call to action buttons, that jumps to the contact form area. Okay, let's now add some of our own photos here and some of our own text. So let's now expand the sidebar. So the first thing, I wanna change the image with my own image. Just click over it, then click on choose the image, go to upload files, select files, and I wanna use this image. Click on open. Now click on insert media. Here you go. Also here, instead of Fahad Ahmed, I wanna put here my name, Jim Fahad. Also here on the right side, I wanna say it Jim Fahad. And if you're a freelancer, like you can see here, hire me on Fiverr, so you can put your Fiverr link here. Also on the right button you can put your Upwork button, so you can just click over this button and link your Upwork profile here. And if you don't work any marketplace like Fiverr or Upwork, so you can just write here contact me, and you can link it to your contact form at the bottom of this page. You already know how to do that. Now let's go to the next section. Here I want to replace it with my own image, so I'm clicking over this image. Now let's choose the image, and I want to use this image that we have used on our previous website. So let's just click on insert media. Here you go. Also, to get the real feel, we can always minimize this sidebar from here. Now we can get the real feel of it. Alright, here also instead of Fahad Ahmed, I wanna say it Jim Fahad. Let's now scroll down. You already know you can just hover over on this text and you can change everything from left here. Let's now scroll down to the next section. You already know how to change these portfolios. We have seen those on our previous website, the same thing. Let's now scroll down to the next section. You also know how to change this. Just click over any of it and you can change all these icons, title and description from left. Let's now scroll down. Same for this achievement section. Just click over any of these and you can change all these values and titles from left. Now scroll down. Same for the package area. Also same for the client's testimonial area. Just click over this testimonial section and you can change each testimonial from this each tab here. So you can change all the content, image, their name, title, everything. Now let's scroll down. So here's the form. And like the previous website, you don't need to do any crazy settings, like you don't need to back and forth to your WordPress dashboard because you are now using Elementor Pro. So your life is more easier now. To set up your email where you want to receive this contact form information, all you need to do, just click on this pencil icon. Then from left, just scroll down and here you can see the email option. Just click on it. Then here you can see a field says to. So inside of this field, just put your email address. You are done. You will receive this contact form information on this email address. It's super easy like that. Alright. Let's now have a look how this website is looking on tablet and mobile view. So from here, go to responsive mode and let's now click on tablet first. So this is the tablet view of our website right now. Here on the top right corner, we can see a nice menu bar. So if we now click on it, we can see the sidebar pops up on the left. Again, if we click on this top right icon, it disappears. Let's now scroll down. All this below section looks great on tablet device. All this section looks great. Achievement section, pricing section, everything looks clean. I really love it. Let's now have a look how it's looking on mobile device. So let's now click on mobile. On mobile device, everything is looking great. All the animations are working perfectly. Now let's go to the top. Each and everything looks perfect. All this animation also looks great on mobile device. Let's go to the top. Everything is looking perfect. Okay, let's now go back to the desktop view. So when you're happy with all of the editing, never forget to click on this update button to save your work. Now let's collapse the sidebar to see it one more time in real view. So each and every section, all the animations, everything is looking nice and great, clean. This kind of portfolio website will of course make you stand out from the crowd. By the way, if you also prefer dark version than white version websites, then you can also go to HeyWordpress templates. Also, let's say if you don't want those kind of animations, then Studio X has different versions like this one. Exact same thing, but there is no animation and it's the dark version. Let's now have a look. If we click on preview and let's see the live preview. So if you click on it, so this is the dark version of Studio X but without those crazy animations. It also looks great. And you see, when you are on a specific section, the menu bar on the left is showing that you are on that section. Like if you scroll down to the solution section, you can see the service is activated now. So it makes more sense and each and everything looks great. See, we are now at feedback section or client's testimonial section. And also if we go to the contact section, you can see the contact tab is activated automatically. Alright, I hope you can now create your amazing portfolio websites using Elementor, Elementor Pro and HeyWordpress templates. Thank you so much for watching this full tutorial. Also, if you wanna learn how to create any kind of website using Elementor and Elementor Pro, then you can just simply click on this video you can see over this screen. You can learn a lot more details about Elementor Pro and you can become a real expert. And please don't forget to like this video, subscribe this YouTube channel. I will see you in the next video.